Have not paid $3.5 million of your own money to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, correct?
I have not yet. Johnny sued me.
The dramatic conclusion of one of the most notorious celebrity news stories that were the face of the internet for nearly the entirety of the last 3 months. Yep, today we're here to talk about whether Amber can pay up for the charges that have been filed against her in court. Well, can the renowned actress clear off the debt towards her ex-husband, Johnny Depp, or will she have to succumb to certain other not-so-flattering ways? Well, let's find out. But before we get to the tea, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe with post notifications so that you don't miss out on further videos. And make sure to share the video too. Alright, let's get back on track. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows about the entire Johnny Depp-Amber Heard defamation case. The continuing, and let's not forget highly public and unpleasant defamation dispute between stars Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has dominated headline after headline for the past few weeks. The trial was live-streamed, giving us unprecedented access to the darkest moments of their relationship, a huge difference from Depp's previous UK-based trial in which he lost his case against the Sun newspaper after they labeled him a wife-beater, a charge that ardent Depp supporters as well as the actor himself continue to contest. Jurors deliberating on the outcome of Johnny Depp's defamation suit against Amber Heard announced Wednesday that they had reached a decision after 13 long hours of deliberation. Following the verdicts, that is, of this case, there was a deluge of criticism on the verdict's ramifications, assuming any exist. Attorney Ariva Martin, speaking on CNN, said the conviction sets women back and will have a chilling effect on those eager to come forward with domestic abuse allegations. However, in the weeks leading up to the trial, some analysts warned against reading too much into the proceedings, which provided the public with a rare view into the world of celebrity. And to the joy of Johnny Depp supporters, on June 1, 2022, the jury discovered proof that Amber Heard had behaved with true malice. That is, with the knowledge that her remarks were fake or reckless disregard for the truth, meaning that she had defamed Johnny Depp in the opinion article. So, the Johnny Amber defamation case finally ended with the jury ruling in Johnny's favor. In the end, it was decided that Amber would earn $2 million because she had apparently been defamed by one of Depp's lawyers, who said she had created a detailed hoax that included roughing up the couple's apartment to look worse for the police. However, Amber has to pay a whopping $15 million, with $10 million being for compensatory damage and $5 million in punitive damages. That's a lot of money. However, one interesting thing to note is that the $5 million were actually cut down by the judge so that it could match Virginia's statutory cap of $300,000. Now here's the thing. Amber Heard's estimated net worth is around $6 million, and at the highest end, $8 million. So that begs the question as to how Amber will even be able to pay the money to Johnny. Well, after the verdict, Amber issued a statement saying, "The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband." She continues to say, "I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. I believe Johnny's attorneys succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. I'm sad I lost this case, but I am sadder still that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly." So what does all this have to do with Amber paying Johnny? Well, remember at the very beginning when Amber first sued Johnny and she promised to donate the money to various charities? Well, when asked about that after the case, Amber says that she was not able to fulfill her pledge because Johnny sued her, which means that she was already in a tight financial situation.
Have not paid $3.5 million of your own money to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, correct?
I have not yet. Johnny sued me.
And now that she has been ordered to pay even more money, a lot of people are actually thinking about how she could be able to pay off her debt. In light of this issue, some people took it as a joke. For example, this user who tweeted, "You did it, Johnny. Amber, I don't know how you're gonna afford to pay him now, but good luck. Here's a suggestion, maybe you can pledge the $13 million and keep the money, hoping that more money might just appear." Another user tweeted, "Amber is broke and broken." It's funny too, since Johnny Depp won, everyone is making videos. Suddenly, they were there all along, despite overwhelming silence from many. I mean, it makes sense for these tweets. After all, according to Twitter statistics, there are millions of tweets about the Johnny Amber case, and more than 1 million negative tweets about Amber. Now here's some funny news. Amber Heard was actually spotted bargain hunting at a discount store. Images released by TMZ showed Amber Heard at TJ Maxx in New York on a Thursday. She was also going with her sister Whitney Henriquez, and it seems that she was just wearing a casual dress, like an oversized white shirt and jeans, which is way different from what you would expect from a celebrity like her. In the photo, you can see that she is just scouring around the entire women's clothing section of the well-known discount store. You know, you can't be sure if this is all actually just a trick up her sleeves to make you feel bad for her, a masquerade of sorts to gain sympathy of the very people who she publicly lied in front of. Or maybe, just maybe, this is all harsh reality. Well, I guess we'll never know. Based on this though, many users have tweeted online, such as this user who says, "Last week Amber Heard was too rich and could afford a private jet, which meant she'd have no problem paying Johnny Depp $8.35 million. But now she's so broke she's shopping at TJ Maxx and is being ridiculed for it. What is the narrative y'all going with next week?" Or this user who tweeted, "Amber Heard is spotted shopping in TJ Maxx. If she thinks she can bully Johnny Depp to forgive the judgment, or she can spend all she has now so there is nothing to collect. She is wrong. Till her dying day, he will attach the judgment to her income." Others just suggested that she should just start up a fundraiser as fast as possible and beg her supporters, the only ones that stuck by her through her lies during the trials, to donate to her. In fact, a deleted tweet by a user says, "By the way, Amber is officially broke. She can't afford to pay Johnny and complete her pledge. The only way she'll most likely be able to is borrowing from people." So are there actually any laws as to what will happen if Amber cannot pay Johnny? Like, does she go to jail or something? Does Johnny not get the money? Well, in the United States, you can't actually go to jail for not being able to pay something like a civil debt. So she's okay with that. But she still has to make an attempt to pay the money, and that seems pretty impossible. However, she has a few different methods by which she could be able to pay it off. Well, first off, she is indeed earning money. Well, kind of. After all, she will be signing a multi-million-dollar deal for the Tell-All book. According to her, she is seriously considering this because she has nothing to lose. She considers her career in Hollywood over after losing her defamation case against Johnny Depp, though she does seem excited about it because it's not just about Johnny Depp but her entire time so far in showbiz. So it doesn't mean that she is absolutely broke, but it's hard to believe how she will ever be able to pay off over $10 million. First thing is that she may have to file for bankruptcy and get the obligations discharged. At first glance, it seems unlikely that someone like Amber would actually do that and take the big ego hit. But considering she was willing to swallow her pride and shop at a discount store, I wouldn't be surprised if she actually decided to take it. Second thing is that the judgment creditor could just be on her back forever to try and collect the payments over time. This would mean that even if she tried to get a job or an acting role, the creditor would make it so that she gets paid very less, but only to the point that she would be able to pay off the debt. Now, of course, this is all speculation, and we can't actually predict things, so let's all just sit around and see what happens as the future unravels itself. It's gonna be really interesting how things will be settled by the two of them. With that said, we have reached the end of the video, fellas. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and if you liked the video, please do drop a like and comment down below to let us know what you think about this whole situation, as well as what you think Amber Heard will do. Let me know what you guys think, and if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button with post notifications so that you can be the first to watch any new bangers that we upload. Check the channel out for more of the same great celebrity news content. And with that, folks, have a good one.